was never ceded. What's going on right now in West Papua is an unfolding, ongoing genocide of the West Papuan people. We learn now that with the recent violence that at least 10 West Papuan people have been killed, likely more, but of course we know there's an information blackout in West Papua at the moment because the Indonesian authorities have shut down communication now. We know that right now 15 people have been charged with treason and face a lifetime of imprisonment. Do you know why they've been charged with treason? Can I borrow your flag? Yes. If you do this in Indonesia right now, if you do what I'm doing, you face a lifetime in an Indonesian jail charged with treason for doing nothing more than flying the flag of your homeland. That's what's happening right now in Indonesia. We have people locked up in prisons. We have dormitories being stormed. We've got racial abuse from the Indonesian authorities. And we know that this is part of a long and bloody story. A story that began 50 years ago with the act of no choice, where people were denied the choice to determine their own future. And for 50 years, the people of West Papua have been fighting for their right to determine their future. And we stand today in solidarity with the West Papuan community, both in Indonesia, but the expatriate community right around the world. And there are many good people who stand with you, like Veronica Komen. Now, Veronica Komen is an Indonesian human rights lawyer who is standing up for West Papuan self-determination, and the Indonesian authorities are going after her. They want to bring her back to Indonesia, to charge her and to lock her in jail for doing nothing else other than representing the legal rights of the West Papuan people. Well, enough is enough. Australia waited too long when our brothers and sisters in East Timor were dying at the hands of the Indonesian military. And right now we're sitting on our hands again, watching the devastation that's going on in West Papua right now. Scott Morrison should pick up the phone and say to his Indonesian counterparts, it must stop. No more. It's time to let UN human rights monitors in. It's time to let the media in. And it's time for the Indonesian militia to leave West Papua. What we need now from the Australian government is leadership. We know that the Australian government is funding the Indonesian military. We are training parts of the Indonesian military, and we have no assurance given to us from Indonesia that Australian money is not contributing to the slaughter, to the breaches of human rights that are going on right now in West Papua. We say to Scott Morrison, cease all military cooperation with Indonesia until the West Papuan people are given their right to self-determination. In Canberra last week, many of you came and presented a petition to us. It was a petition that represented the voices of many decent Australians who understand what is going on and understand that the Australian government has a responsibility to stop. Let me make it clear that we stand with you, that the West Papuan struggle is our struggle, and we will not stop until self-determination is granted for the West Papuan.
Thank you indeed, Senator Di Natale, for your kind words. I shall now call up